चरित्राय नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदाय गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधाय तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तदभक्ताय भक्त्या विनाय पराधरस्य कृपामयि त्वां शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नमस्ते यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो पुत्रेति तन्मयतया सर्वोऽग्निषु तं सर्वभूतविषयं तवैवास्मि आज गुरु जी के कृपा से, भगवान की कृपा से हम लोग सभी ब्रजमंडल परिक्रम वर्ल्ड ऑल आर हियर to observe for कार्तिक व्रत, ऊर्जा व्रत और नियम सेवा व्रत and also Radha व्रत. कार्तिक व्रत is Radha व्रत period and that is called ऊर्जा व्रत. So you are so fortunate to be here with Sadhu Samit. And we will go proceed everywhere in Vrindavana. इसके पहले एक pure एकादशी is there, but if there is Mahadvadashi, we will do pranam to Ekadashi, including Ekadashi we will do Mahadvadashi. यदि एकादशी व्रत शुद्ध भी है किंतु महाद्वादशी है तो महाद्वादशी भी एकादशी में आ जाएगी और उस व्रत को पालन करना चाहिए। तो आज ये महाद्वादशी नाम क्या है? बेंजुली महाद्वादशी, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बेंजुली, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बेंजुली महाद्वादशी है, ये सबको भी जानना चाहिए। और आज के दिन में तो श्रील रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी और कविराज गोस्वामी, कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी और रसिकगण मध्य श्रेष्ठ, इन दोनों का, रघुनाथ भट्ट गोस्वामी का भी विरक्ति, सभी का उनका आविर्भाव, उन दोनों का तिरुभाव। टुडे इज दिस अपरेंट डे, नॉट ओनली दिस और लाइक महोत्सव, महोत्सव डे और रसिकाचार्य रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी एंड देन कविराज गोस्वामी एंड ऑल्सो अपीयरेंस डे ऑफ रघुनाथ भट्ट गोस्वामी। श्रीमती कथा वाचक, भागवत वाचक ऑफ श्रीमद भागवत इन दी काउंसिल ऑफ श्रील रूप गोस्वामी इन वृंदावन, वेरी स्वीट. We also used to read Bhagavatam, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also was very fond of his Bhagavatam. तो आज ऐसा दिन है, आज के दिन में हम लोग कार्तिक व्रत भी आरंभ करते हैं। बहुत से वैष्णव लोग हैं जो द्वादशी से इस व्रत को आरंभ करते हैं, कार्तिक व्रत, ऊर्जा व्रत, नियम सेवा। There are so many who begin this, observe this कार्तिक व्रत, ऊर्जा व्रत, नियम सेवा from द्वादशी, no more. But what our previous Guru, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur has begun, we should try to follow. We follow that. But from Purnima. Purnima always. He used to say on Purnima. No. Peaceful. And began this festival from Purnima. Purnima to Purnima. जो लोग द्वादशी से भी व्रत करेंगे, एकादशी से या द्वादशी भी करते हैं, किंतु उनको पूर्ण करना पड़ेगा पूर्णिमा के दिन। Those who will begin this month of even from Ekadasi or Dvadasi, no one they can do, but they will have to complete it on Purnima. Or 5 days are Bhishma Pancha, necessary. এরকম বিধি আছে। So anyone can begin from today, but we should try to follow Guru. Prabhupada, our Gurudev, he gave it so much emphasis on this, that they should follow from Purnima, and we always follow. And we have kept his dear photo. Our Guru Maharaj also told, and he also told, keep this, otherwise so many bad persons, so called, they will save it, and they will take love, bagan, tomato, urad dal and everything. They will tell, oh, nothing. They can say this, not this, even. So we should try to follow strictly what our Gurudev has followed, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada was very strict on this, very. Prabhupada इसके विषय में बहुत कड़े थे, इसलिए हम लोग भी उनका फॉलो करेंगे, जैसा उन्होंने कहा है, internally and outwardly. Externally, both we should try to follow. And don't be weak. Don't. Our Swami Ji, my Shiksha Guru, Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj, they have given some concession for some great for Western devotees, no more. It was concession that you should take this, that we never get a stress on it. And that is why so many months he could not give, and in the real sense he never get sannyas also. So he was very liberal and gave so much concession to Western devotees. I don't want to check them, what concession he has given. But gradually you will have to come in the line of Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur and my Gurudev also. So you should be very strong about this. आप लोग इस विषय में ये रहेंगे। रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी जी का आप लोग जानते हैं, आज समय अधिक नहीं है, 7 बजे तक का है और बहुत सी बातें करनी है। तो रघुनाथ दास गोस्वामी जी कैसे थे? आदर्श चरित्र। 5 मिनट या 10 मिनट तुम बोलो तो रघुनाथ जी का संक्षेप में उनका चरित्र और उपदेश 5-10 मिनट का बोलो, तो हमको भी विश्राम हो जाएगा। Listen very carefully and try to follow Raghunath Das Goswami. At least for 1 month, we should take a vow that we will follow Srila Raghunath Das Goswami and Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Srila Prabhupada, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, keep in mind, and Rupa Goswami.
Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhaya Tadavaya Krishnaya Krishnavatsaya Tadavatsaya Namo Namah Sarvabhava मध्य कृपात्म स्वने असंग गौणी के नमः प्रणति ज्ञापन करता हूँ। तदनंतर उपस्थित
गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। मैं सत्संगा भक्तनाम तावुंद पाइन लोक सीधु मुझे प्रवराज गुरु पाठ बनवा श्री रूपालो दर्शन बड़ेगा और शिखाड़ श्लोक विशुद्ध शिष्यमान और नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज Secondly, at night, and about pronounced thousands of times to the local sleep at night, Rupa Gurudeva Guru Varga. And thirdly, after my pronounced with some Vaishnavas, my Vrindavana, or the Vedanta, and my brothers and god sisters. So Srila Gurudeva mercifully ordered me to say something about Srila Gurudeva on this most auspicious day, the day of his transcendental disappearance from this world. Srila Raghunath Goswami is an eternal associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Sri Radhakrishna both. Yet, he appeared in this world to set an example and to show us what it means to do bhajan, following the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Swarup Damodar Goswami and Sri Rupa Goswami. So, in his life, by his own example, he gave so many teachings from the very beginning. We know that he took birth in a very wealthy family as the son of Govardhan Majumdar in the place called Adisaptagram in Bengal. And being born in a very wealthy family, still he had the chance to associate with very high-class Vaishnavas since his childhood, such as Vasudev Das, Bhagavan Acharya, Haridas Thakur, Advaita Acharya, and others. But especially when he was a small boy, he would come and play in the lap of Haridas Thakur. He would hear the kirtan of Haridas Thakur and do kirtan with him, and hear so many pastimes from Srimad Bhagavatam. So, in this way, in his childhood, by that sangha, he developed faith in Krishna Nam. And also, in his young age, he received Diksha from Yadunandan Acharya. So in this way, very deep impressions came in his heart that the purpose of life is not to be entangled in material things and wealth and all these things, but rather the only goal of life is to develop love for Krishna. He was very fortunate that in his young age as a boy, he had the chance to have the darshan directly of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas, he wanted to go to Vrindavana, but by a trick, Nityananda Prabhu brought him back to Shantipur. At that time, Raghunath Das was a very small boy. He met with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And from that day, he could never forget Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Afterwards, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Puri and toured in South India. And then he returned to Jagannath Puri. And the young boy, Raghunath Das, he tried to run away from home again and again to be with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But he was never successful. And then the time came when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu tried to go to Vrindavana from Puri. He came to Ram Kaligram. He met with Rupa and Sanatana. And then from there he tried to go to Vrindavana. But he changed his mind when he came to Kanai. He turned around and came back, remembering the advice of Srila Sanatana Goswami. So when he came back that time to Shantipur, again, now a young man, Raghunath Das, he met with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. At that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he never said anything too openly, but Mahaprabhu could understand his heart. And what instruction did he give? Oh Raghunath, don't be like a madman. Make your mind steady. You should return to your home. And if you follow my instructions, gradually, slowly, you'll be able to cross over the ocean of material existence. Markat Vairagya Karo, Loka Dekaya, Yata Jogya Vishaygunja Anasaktahaya. For now, you should stay in your home and you enjoy the facilities of this world, but without becoming attached. Don't try to make a show of renunciation just to impress others like a monkey. Monkey also gives up God, gives up home, lives only in trees and fruits and roots. But in his heart, many desires. So don't try to renounce everything prematurely. Stay in your home for now. But don't be attached. What should you do? Antare koi nishtabhate loka vyavaha Krishna tomai koi berudha. Stay where you are and develop your nishta, your determination and steadiness in bhajan, in chanting Harinam and serving Vaishnavas. If you do this, very quickly Krishna will be pleased with you and he will deliver you from your entanglement in this world. So Raghunath, receiving this instruction from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he returned to his home and he kept his patience and he acted like an ordinary person for some time. But then, when he heard that Mahaprabhu had returned to Puri from Vrindavana, that time he became very anxious again and tried to run away. During that time, he had the good fortune to meet with Nityananda Prabhu. Taking permission from his father, he went and met with Nityananda Prabhu at Panihati. And there at Panihati, Nityananda Prabhu kept his feet on the head of Raghunath Das Goswami and ordered him to serve all Vaishnavas. So here, what is the teaching? Nityananda Prabhu is Akhanda Guru Tattva, original Guru Tattva. Even if someone has a very strong desire and is trying again and again to enter into bhajan, yet without the mercy of Sadguru, without the mercy of Guru Tattva, it is completely impossible, totally impossible. Thousands and thousands of sadhanas, hearing, chanting and remembering, but without getting directly the mercy and blessings of Sadguru, it will not add up to anything at all, no value at all. So when Nityananda Prabhu gave his blessings, then quickly, a little time later, by a trick, Yadunandan Acharya took him out of his house and he escaped from his home. Even though he had so much wealth, like Indra, the king of heaven, and even though his parents had married him to a very beautiful girl, like Gurudeva says, like Miss Universe, most beautiful girl in the world at that time, he had no interest in these things, by mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and by mercy of Vaishnavas. So he ran away and came under the shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Puri. There in Jagannath Puri, he was staying very close to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and coming every day and taking Mahaprasad and the remnants of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But only after a few days, he gave up this practice. Then he was begging some prasadam at the Jagannath temple. But after some days, he also gave up this practice. In this way, gradually, as he was doing bhajan under the guidance of Mahaprabhu and especially Swarup Damodar, his vairagya, his detachment was increasing and increasing and increasing. When Mahaprabhu heard how he was becoming more and more determined in his bhajan, he became so happy. Mahaprabhu Bhaktagana Vairagya Pradan Jahadaki Pritana Gaura Bhagavan. It is a very prominent symptom in the lives of the associates of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that they're completely detached. They have not even a smell of attachment for anything in this world. And when Mahaprabhu sees their behavior, his heart is deeply satisfied. Finally, Raghunath Das Goswami, what was he doing? Only taking some rotten rice. Even the cows would not take. Taking that, washing, and taking with a little salt. And before taking...
Sanatana Goswami के बाद में, रूप गोस्वामी के बाद में, American Goswami. What I told you understand? Oh, then you can. What I told. You should try to know some Hindi also. What I told. Hindi.
So, today is also disappearance of Srila Krishna's Karma Goswami part. Here Srila Gurudeva is explaining what is his essential, vital contribution to our Sampradaya. If Srila Krishna's Karma Goswami part had not written his Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, then everything would have been lost. Why? Because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his most intimate associate, who realized all his internal feelings, the reasons for his coming and everything. Who was that? Swarup Damodar Goswami. But Swarup Damodar Goswami,
He knew even more than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has.
so now we know. Swarup Damodar knew more than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu even. About Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Why? Because she was Lalita.
So being Lalita Sakhi herself directly, Srila Damodar, he knew more about Mahaprabhu than Mahaprabhu knew even. But he didn't write any grantha, only he left behind some kadacha, that means some notes, some small verses, which are very, very hard to understand, very deep. Then also, Raghunath Das Goswami heard directly from Swarup Damodar, and he also wrote a poem.
He heard from Rupa Sanatana, the explanation of Swarup Damodar Karja.
So, Raghunath Das Goswami, he heard directly from Swarup Damodar, and he also heard from Srila Rupa Goswami, who had also realized the heart of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mano Vishtam Sthapitam Ina Bhutale. He realized all of these things. And so, Raghunath Das Goswami, he became the recipient of mercy of Swarup Damodar and Rupa Goswami. So in this way, all the teachings of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in the hands of Raghunath Das Goswami. But he also wrote his books like Kadacha, like notes, not giving explicit or simple explanations. But Srila Raghunath Goswami associated with Srila Raghunath Das Goswami and hearing everything directly from him and taking assistance from the notes of Swarup Damodar and from the notes of Raghunath Das Goswami. Then he explained everything broadly, in details, in simple language, in his Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. So therefore, if Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami had not explained all of these things explicitly in his Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, then the Jivan Charitra, the life history of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what was his behavior and pastimes, and also the behavior and pastimes and teachings, Ashar and Vichar of his associates, such as Rupa Goswami Sanatana Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami, it would have been lost to the world forever.
कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी अपने लौकिक गुरु को और भाई को छोड़ दिया.
So now Srila Gurudeva is explaining that Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami gave a very essential teaching. What was that? We see in his younger life, he had a guru, but that guru was not Sadguru, Paramati Guru. He was Loki Guru, only Guru in a materialistic sense, in a worldly sense. So he actually gave up that Guru. Why? For the sake of Nityananda Prabhu. And when Nityananda Prabhu, he saw that that time Krishna Das, he left his worldly guru and left all worldly affairs, even his own brother and family, for the sake of Nityananda Prabhu. Then Nityananda Prabhu was very pleased upon him. So Kaviraj Goswami wrote, by the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, I attained residence in Vrindavana. By the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, I had darshan, in the real sense of the word darshan, of Sri Radha Madan Mohan, Sri Radha Govinda, Sri Radha Gopinath Ju. And by the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu, I attained the shelter of the lotus feet of Srila Rupa Goswami and Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. So this is the result of what thing? All these things are attained only by the mercy of Sri Guru. So Srila Gurudeva, he explained that one should keep very firm faith always, Guru Nishtha, complete unflinching faith without any doubt at all in the lotus feet of Sadguru. And why? Because this Guru Nishtha is the backbone of Bhakti. Without the backbone, one becomes useless and cannot do anything. So simply on the path of Bhakti, unless one has unflinching Guru Nishtha, then he cannot make any progress. So then Srila Gurudeva, he prayed that on this day we pray to Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami that even one drop of his the high transcendental qualities may appear within the core of our hearts.
और भी एक बात विशेष, यदि कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी नहीं आते तो राय रामानंद
Now Srila Gurudeva is explaining that what kind of contribution is there in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. If Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami had not written Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, then we would have no Roy Ramananda Samvad, the conversation between Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Roy and Bhagavad Godavari, which contains all the essential conceptions of the Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings. If there was no Chaitanya Charitamrita, then we would have no Rupa Shiksha, instructions to Srila Rupa Goswami. If he had not written Chaitanya Charitamrita, then there would be no Sanatana Shiksha. There would be no Rathayatra Prasanga. We see in Chaitanya Charitamrita Srila Gurudeva has written so many beautiful things, giving the details of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes at Ratha Yatra. In these pastimes, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has expressed very, very high class of Mahabhava of Srimati Radhika. So, if this had not been written, explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Gurudeva, then all of these great treasures, they are the vast agada samadhi, very vast, endless treasures. They would be totally lost to the world. In this Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Goswami has put the essence of all the Goswami Granthas, all the books of the other Goswamis also. So if he had not done that, then we will not know anything, actually, what is proper understanding. Also, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, we find the explanation of what is proper achara and vichar. Not only philosophical considerations, but what is correct behavior. So, Srila Gurudeva, now he's coming to this point. Just like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we see in Chaitanya Charitamrita, he told Raghunath Das Goswami, Gramya Kata na Shunive, Gramya Bhata na Pahive. Don't hear village talk, and don't speak any village talk. But what is this village talk? It means especially criticism. Don't criticize any Vaishnava. Don't criticize anyone. Srila Gurudeva said, if someone's doing very bad things even, you don't criticize them. What to speak of someone who's doing good things, don't criticize them. But even if someone is doing bad things, even it is not justified that one should criticize them. So Srila Gurudeva, he said, make a promise. Oh, now I have come here to do this Kartik Vrat.
At least you should practice for 1 month in this area, very strictly. If I will hear that she is or he is criticizing, at once I will take some strong step to not to be with her sin or Parishama. You should all mind and care.
So, Srila Gurudeva is explaining, for 1 month we should try to follow strictly, at least for 1 month, all the rules and regulations which are given by our acharyas. Srila Gurudeva gave an example. Now this Kartik Vrat is the last month of Chaturmasya. So we should try to observe all the rules and regulations of Chaturmasya, not taking eggplant, not taking tomato, not taking urad dal, and so many other things. You can see in our Vaishnava calendar, all the things are written here in detail. Gurudeva mentioned that it may be in some countries like Russia, or you cannot live without these things, because other things may not be available. But now you have come here, that concession no longer stands. If you and also Gurudeva is giving guarantee, if for 1 month you don't take tomato, you will not die.
We will go get so many things. So many things. I will give plenty food to Urupan Prabhu and all Russians. I will give no to take any all that. Plenty of fruits and vegetables in
in conclusion, Srila Gurudeva is saying that we are all indebted to the lotus feet of Srila Krishna Karalaka Swami Maharaj. Go Premanande.
तब हम लोग अभी से तैयार हो जाए, 1 महीना व्रत को पालन करें, राधा कृष्ण जी प्रसन्न हो इसके लिए। और रघुनाथ जी का आदर्श हमारे गुरु वर्गों का, विशेष करके भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर, श्रील प्रभुपाद, हम लोगों के गुरु जी और स्वामी इत्यादि जी सबका हम लोग लेकर के पालन करें। गौर प्रेमानंदे। और तुम्हारो कल 6 बज के सूर्य उदय होते ही कुछ मुख में दे देना, चावल हो या ठाकुर जी का कोई प्रसाद हो, मूढ़ी हो, जो कुछ हो। हमारे पास में प्रणाम को और वैष्णव
Hare Krishna, the time for breaking fast tomorrow is very short. So as soon as the sunrise comes up, then you should take some grain as soon as sunrise is, because the paran is over at 6:34.
और एक बात है, कहाँ जा रहा है?
Namaste
Especially in the growth of Krishna. Especially in Krishna. All paths. Do you remember what we were explaining in Jagannath Puri about Raman, Sambat up to what stage we were there and explaining? So, you should remember and tell what I was explaining. You remember something? No. Oh, you should be there, no. So where you? Where you should go? No place.
Om Jnana Tasya Jnana Shalakaya Chakshurudritam Yena Tasmai Sri Namahi Vansha Kalpatu Tasya Kripa Sindhu Vacha Pratipanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. First of all, I offer my humble beloved pranams to the Lord's feet, my beloved Gurudev, Srila Krishna, Om Vishnu Bhav, Pastor Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, and I offer my beloved pranams to the Lord's feet of my Siksha Guru, Om Vishnu Bhav, Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, and to all of the assembled Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, Siddhangi Sannyasi Party. Srila Gurudeva has ordered me to give some synopsis of the teachings and Harikatha which he discussed in Jagannath Puri.
Not after what stage I have finished there. And that I will remember and I will just no, I am finished. This has also been finished. We have done up to Daksha. But Hanuman I am explaining. Daksha, ठीक है Only 5 minutes.
So, in the Roy Ramananda Samvad, in the discussion where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was inquiring from Srila Roy Ramananda about the ultimate sadhya, the ultimate goal of attainment, and also the sadhana, the process by which this sadhya, this goal can be achieved. And in the course of this discussion, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was hearing from Roy Ramananda various suggestions, Varnashramacharvata Purushena Parakuma, and going from Varnashram gradually to Sarvadharman Parityajya, and coming eventually to Gyan Mishra Bhakti, and then Gyan Shunya Bhakti. So up to this point, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard, and he responded by saying, Eho Bhakya, Age Koho Ar. This is external. This is not directly pertaining to the Atma directly, and it is not the pure process by which the ultimate swarup of the jiva can be attained. So therefore he said, Bhakya, Eho Bhakya, Age Koho Ar. Speak further on this. Then Sri Roy Ramananda suggested Jnani Prayasam Udapasya Namanta Eva Jivanti Sanko Karitam Pavadiya Bharatam Stane Stita Shutigatam Tanuvan Manovir Eprayaso Chitaditokya Sipais Prilokyam. So here Roy Ramananda suggested that all attempts to cultivate Jnana, Jnani Prayasam, which covers over one's pure bhakti, this should be eliminated. So Gyan Shunya, devoid of any cultivation of Gyan and tendency toward mukti, liberation. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he accepted this because
what we call about the liberation?
That this attempt to cultivate Gyan, Jnani Prayasam, was aiming toward only the level of liberation, not for pure bhakti.
I rejected it. He could not hear. He had missed so many classes. Because he was thinking at that time what to do. I rejected this. So, I forget Gyan.
Gurudev spoke about Aishwarya Jnana.
What you had heard in the last, you should believe it.
So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted this proposal by Roy Ramananda. He said, Eho Balo, this is Eho Hoy. Up to this point, this is good, and you should speak further on this particular point. So then Roy Ramananda, he spoke this shloka, Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitamati Kriyatam Api Putopi Labyate Patra Lolyam Api Mulyam Ekalam Janma Koti Supitair Nalabyate. In this shloka, it is describing that
this pure Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitamati, that this development of the ecstatic loving devotion on the level of the Atma toward the lotus feet of Krishna, this spontaneous path of Raga Nuga Bhakti, following in the footsteps of the eternal associates of the Supreme Lord in Braja, that this is the most desirable attainment, and it cannot be attained even by Janma Sukritaya Nalabhyate, by millions of lifetimes of Sukriti, it cannot be attained. So, but if one can attain this, if he gets the opportunity to accept this Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavitamati, immediately he should accept it. And there, that qualification was given by Roy Ramananda, that only by lobha, only by greed, transcendental greed and desire to attain this, can it be attained. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at that point, he was very happy to hear this, but still he wanted to hear further. And then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Roy Ramananda, he began to explain the gradual progression in the stages of Prem Bhakti. First of all, beginning with Dasya Prem, then going to Sakya Prem, Vatsalya Prem, like this. So, by this discussion, Roy Ramananda Samvad, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was making it clear that only within the level of Prem Bhakti is this desirable and acceptable, in Braja Prem Bhakti. And finally, Roy Ramananda in this Samvad, he went to further and further descriptions in the level of Madhurya Prem, which Chaitanya Mahaprabhu relished unlimitedly. So this is the basic synopsis, and others can explain more eloquently than myself.
हम लोग जगन्नाथपुरी में अंडरस्टैंडिंग हो जाएंगे, अदरवाइज बहुत सोचिए। दास्य से सत्य और सत्य के बाद में बात करें, किंतु कभी कभी इसका प्रतिक्रम भी देखा जाता है। क्या शास्त्र से वात्सल्य और वात्सल्य के बाद में सत्य। हम लोगों के संप्रदाय में शास्त्र सत्य वात्सल्य मनुष्य, ये क्रम, और दूसरे संप्रदायों में विशेष करके वो वल्लभाचार्य के संप्रदाय में, और हम लोगों में भी, गौड़ीय वैष्णव में भी, तो वृंदावन में वो चार संप्रदाय के जो आचार्य जो थे अभी तक, तो चार संप्रदाय के आचार्य सुदान, रामदास और उनके बड़े भाई बनवारी शास्त्री।
So Srila Gurudeva told, according to Ras Vichar, Dasa, Sakha, Vatsalya and Madhur, this is the sequence. Sometimes we have seen other sampradaya, like Vallabh Sampradaya and fourth sampradaya in Vrindavana, whose Acharya was Ramdas Shastri and his elder brother Banamali Shastri. In them we have seen something viparit, means something opposite. Sometimes they give preference to Sakha more than Vatsalya. Why so? Then Srila Gurudeva explained here, Vallabh Sampradaya and Char Sampradaya, one name of Sampradaya, Vrindavan Char Sampradaya.
is also Gaudiya Vaishnava.
They are Gaudiya Sampradaya, Bhagavan Brahma.
Sadha of Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. But they tell themselves that Charu Sampradaya Acharya. They think themselves.
So in Dasa, they have some service, but with Sambhram. But in Braj, in Dasa, like Rakta Patra, they have no Sambhram Buddhi for Sri Krishna. Now Srila Gurudeva has explained one analogy why they thought Sakha is superior to Vatsalya. Then we will quote one slok. Madhur Madhura Nisayam Jati Duvasitayam Sita Kusuma Subhasa Rutika Nosta Hasta Chanobhyara Bhe Netramanandayatam. Srila Dalsasa explained this. So, why Srila Das Goswami in this slok, he gives preference to Sakha more than Vatsalya. According to Kaviraj Goswami, in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Sakha has Anurag, but Vatsalya has climax stage of Anurag. Here, once Radha became in Salki mood, Sri Krishna tried at his level best to break her Salki mood, but became failure. Then Krishna took help of his flute, his Vamsi. Vamsi also became failure. Then Krishna consulted something with Suvalsaka. What to do? How we can break Radhika's Salki mood? Consulting with Suval, Krishna sent to Suval to Srimati Radhika. Suvalsaka told, "Oh Radhike, please listen. Even now your Salki mood is so strong. If Krishna will disappear from this world, then what is the necessity and what is the value of your Salki mood?" Suvalsaka told, "I don't want to explain anything more, because Krishna's condition is very terrible. I am going just now. What you think appropriate, you can do. I could not explain more than this." When Suvalsaka about to leave that place, then Radhika's Salki mood come down, and she became ready to go to meeting for Krishna. Then she has kept her hand on the shoulder of his Dudika, means messenger, and she is going to meet with Krishna along with Suvalsaka. So here, Sakha is superior to Vatsalya. What is the situation of Suvalsaka here? Suvalsaka, according to Ross, he is going to touch about Mahabharata. But Vatsalya, even with supermost in Vatsalya Mother Jasoda, this bhav is not possible. Only in Piyanarmasaka like Suval, Ujjal, Madhumangal and etc. something is possible there. So, Char Sampradaya and Vallabh Sampradaya gives preference of Sakha more than Vatsalya.
But not for this reason. Their reason is another. This reason, the Rupa Goswami or Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has given.
This reason is given by Rupa Goswami and Chakravarti Thakur. Then we have told, there's one writer in Jaipur. He used to send some article in our Bhagavad Patrika, monthly magazine as before. And his article is available still in our Bhagavad Patrika. He used to write this type of articles. So now we will explain further.
Or this that they are superior because even Mother Jasoda goes to forest to bring Krishna when Krishna is playing with his friends, and first Mother Rohini goes and Krishna cannot come because he is so absorbed in playing that even Vatsalya Rath of Rohini my mother, they cannot control Krishna. Then Jasoda herself comes, and if at that time Krishna is playing totally and Mother Jasoda is making so much effort to bring Krishna, but that Nanda Baba is waiting for him. You will have to take bath and you will have to take prasad and time is going on. Over. You should come, but he does not want to come. He always observes in playing with Sakha. So he forgets mother, his father, his love and everything, and he is totally obsessed in playing with Sakha. So this argument taken. But after that party comes, Mother Yashoda, how beloved and so many things. And then he concludes. But that is why they still, even ladies, they take pagadi, turban, and stay like Sakha. What to tell Sakha? Male, even. Only to know I told all this. You should know all this. अब हम जो दास्य रस इसके पहले जो वर्णन किया तो बोलो चेष्टा करो आई वांट और यू शुड ट्राई और कम देयर यू शुड स्टैंड अप हरे कृष्ण भैंस के आदमी एक बजावे सब समझ में इनका श्री भगवान के भजन करते करते ये अवस्था आना पड़ेगा, जानना पड़ेगा. One day you will have to. One day we will have to go up to that. प्राप्त हुआ अंत में कौन स्टेज तक वो अपनी मैया को कहा मैया के प्रति वन डे यू विल हैव टू कम टू दिस स्टेज.
Srila Gurudeva started explaining that in Dakshirasa there are two avlambans. One is Vishaya avlamban and the another is Ashraya avlamban. Krishna is Vishaya avlamban and his servants, Daksa, those who are in the Daksharas, they are Ashraya avlamban. What is the mood of Dak's servant? They see Krishna as their Prabhu, Bhagavan, that he is Bhakta Vatsal, and all these qualities they see in Krishna. There are four kinds of Daksa. The first one is Adhikrit, second is Ashrit, the third one is Parishad, and the fourth one is Anugami Dasa. Then Srila Gurudeva started giving examples. The first one, Adhikrit Dasa. The example is Brahma, Shankar, and all these kinds of Devatas.
Especially this Guna Avatar.
Especially Guna Avatar.
What is Guna Avatar?
Guna Avatar means those in whom Krishna gives his own potency, his own qualities to act them for destruction and to create this world and all other things, to destroy this world. Krishna gives them this energy, this quality. These devotees, they are known as Adhikarik Bhakta. And then Srila Gurudeva explained further that this Adhikrit Bhakta is also of three kinds. First one is Sharani, second one is Jnani, and the third one is Sevanishta. Have three qualities, three type of Ashrit Bhaktas.
Okay.
Then Srila Gurudeva explained Ashrit Bhakta, that there are three kind of Ashrit Bhakta. First one is Sharani, second one is Jnani, and the third one is Sevanishta. Jnani Cha.
The example is given about Charanya is Kaliya, and the another one is those who was kept in jail by Jarasandha, and those who took shelter of Krishna. When Krishna heard about them from Narad Muni that, oh, they had taken shelter in your lotus feet, why you don't save them? Then Krishna understood, oh, they are surrendered to me. Then he spoke with Bhim and sent Bhim to kill others and make them free. In that way Krishna gave him Sharan. And the Kaliya, Srila Gurudeva explained like Kaliya, when Krishna was fighting with him and defeated him, after that he started dancing. And then Kaliya, when he heard from his wife, oh, that Krishna is God, then he started taking shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna. These kind of devotees, they are known as Sharanya. And the another one is Jnanicha, those who are before Jnanis, but after hearing the glories of Krishna, they gave up the thinking of getting liberation, and then they took shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna, like Bhishma Pitama and Sanak Sanandan, all these kind of examples Srila Gurudeva is speaking. And then Seva Nishta, the third one, those from, like, not after hearing the glories, even from the starting of their lives, they were Seva Nishta. That means they had full faith in serving Lord. Like Srila Gurudeva gave example of Chandradhwaj Bahulasav, who was Bahulasav. He was one of the associate of Lord Ram, I think, in Janakpuri. He was the associate of Krishna, in his house Krishna went and accepted his invitation and took prasad over there. Then Srila Gurudeva spoke about Uddhav, Daru and Shrudadev. These Kshatriyas, Upanand, all these, they are Parishad Bhaktas, the third kind of darshan. Uddhav, Daru and Shrudadev, all these Kshatriyas and Upanand, they come under the category of Parishad. And the fourth one is Anugami Das, Raktak Patrak, all these are Anugami Bhaktas. And after that, Srila Gurudeva explained that there are again another category of what is the speciality of Raktak Pitra Brajadas. Then Srila Gurudeva explained Dhurya Bhakta. What I told about it. Srila Gurudeva first explained about Dhurya Bhaktas, those who stay with the whole family, like with Nanda Baba, Ishwara Maya and all others. No. Father, not father. Or you have to come always under dust. They are not dust. So don't take the name of Nanda Jasudha. Your family is a present. So father, dust. In that state, those who stay with the family members, they are in Dasya Bhaktas, they are Dasya Bhaktas, but they stay near the family members. They are known as Dhurya Bhaktas. And then there are Dhir Bhaktas in that state, those who have faith in the prayers, those who have full faith in the prayers and they like the Leelas of Krishna. Those who have faith in the beloved, like gopis and all others. And then Srila Gurudeva explained about Veer Bhaktas, those who have attained the full mercy of Krishna and they don't care about any other thing. These kind of devotees in Dasya, they are known as Veer Bhaktas. Then Srila Gurudeva explained that all of them, they have Sambram Priti for Krishna. All reverence mood for Krishna. Then Srila Gurudeva explained about Prajumna. Or even though they are fully dependent on Krishna, and they are Dasya Bhaktas, but they have Sambram mood. Sambram mood means awe and reverence mood. Then Srila Gurudeva gave example how when they got cursed, that all of your dynasty will be killed by what that Musal called cloud, iron. Then they were so much scared from Krishna that they didn't came directly to Krishna and they approached Ugrasen. That's why Srila Gurudeva said, because they are in awe and reverence, that's why they felt scared to come in front of Krishna. They always fold their hands in front of Krishna. Then Srila Gurudeva explained that in all these kind of devotees, there are three kind of devotees: Nitya Siddha, Sadhan Siddha, and Sadhaks. Nitya Siddha, Sadhan Siddha, and Sadhak. Who are Sadhak? Those who stay in this world and by having deep mood of Dasya Bhav in their heart, and then still they do bhajan. They are known as Sadhaks. Then Srila Gurudeva said, what is the Udipak for them? Udipak means by saying with things, they immediately remember Krishna. First, stimulation mood. First is the mercy of Krishna, and the second is the dust of the lotus feet of Krishna, and the third is Mahaprasad. By saying these three things, they get Udipan. And then Srila Gurudeva explained that fulfilling the desire, Agya, Krishna ki Agya ka palan hi anubhav hai. To obey the order of Krishna is anubhav for them. Then Srila Gurudeva explained, in this Dasya, there are three things: Prem, Sneh, and Rag. Until Adhikrit, the four kind of das we explained in the starting, those who are Adhikrit, they come until Prem. And then Srila Gurudeva spoke about Rag, that like Parikshit Maharaj, Uddhav, etc., they are until the point of Rag. And then Srila Gurudeva explained, servant and others, those who are like Chiprak Patrak, they come little bit more than this Prem, Sneh, and Rag in Dasya Bhava. Then Srila Ban Maharaj explained, asked one question, I think Ban Maharaj or Srila Tirth Maharaj, that like Parikshit Maharaj, Srila Gurudeva explained that Parikshit Maharaj, he was, before hearing Bhagavatam, he was in Dasya Bhava. But when he heard Srimad Bhagavatam from Shukdev Goswami, then we accept that he came into until Madhurya Prem, until Madhurya, then until Gopi Bhav. Then Srila Gurudeva explained that in Dasya there are two things, Ayog and Viyog. Ayog means before having darshan of Krishna, and another one is Viyog, that after having darshan of Krishna, when they get separated, then they come in the mood of Viyog. Then Srila Gurudeva explained that all these details is almost in like not in vivid explanation, but in short, in the essence it's Dasya Bhav, in Dasya Rasa. Then Srila Tirth Maharaj asked another question, that until which level of Gopi Prem Srila Parikshit Maharaj has reached. Then Srila Gurudeva explained that we see in Brihad Bhagavatamritam that Parikshit Maharaj, when he is instructing his mother, then he spoke to his mother that, oh my dear mother, you should not consider Krishna as your father-in-law. You should consider him as Gopi sees him, as the beloved. And he spoke about Krishna mantra and other things. Then Srila Gurudeva explained why we say that he is reached to the until Madhurya, because he is giving all these things and speaking all these things to his mother, and we understood by that until and unless he had reached to that point, how he can tell this to his mother. Then Srila Gurudeva explained that we can take Srila Parikshit Maharaj till that he had got the mood of Dasis of Radharani, Sudharani Dasi or something like that. Srila Gurudeva explained that after that, by doing bhajan, one will realize that at which level he has reached. We cannot say that more than that, more than Mahabharata he reached or not, or something like that. Gurudev may have explained. तटस्थ अवस्था तक ही वर्णन है. जो किसी एक रस में सिद्ध हो जाएगा वो नहीं वर्णन करेगा. तथा अभी सुखदेव गोस्वामी तटस्थ होकर के वर्णन कर रहे हैं, इसलिए ये वर्णन करें, अन्यथा संभव नहीं होगा. सुखदेव गोस्वामी was at that time neutral because he was speaking. If he was observing one rasa, was nothing to speak. भगवान की कृपा से वर्णन करते. जब आज के ये पर्यंत, today we are finishing our class here. Tomorrow in the morning, after Aarti, Kirtan and Bhagavad, लोगों को सवेरे आरती कीर्तन और थोड़ा सा प्रवचन के बाद में 6:30 के करीब में या 6:45 के करीब में आप लोग तैयार हो जाएंगे. जैसे 7 बजे हम लोग आरंभ कर देंगे. यहाँ से हम लोग जाएंगे भूतेश्वर डायरेक्ट, कल भूतेश्वर, और वहाँ पर भूतेश्वर का दर्शन करके वैसे की कुंड, उत्तराकुंड और उनका दर्शन करेंगे. आदि केशव का दर्शन करेंगे. और यदि सुविधा होगी तो हम लोग मंदिर के भीतर में जन्मभूमि में जाएंगे. और यदि कुछ असुविधा हुई, कोलकाता यदि नहीं ले जाएंगे तो हम नहीं जाएंगे. वहाँ पर करेंगे तो यह सुविधा नहीं होगी और गोपेश्वर चतुर्वेदी वहीं पर रहेंगे और हम लोग वहाँ पर चलेंगे. मैं भी जाऊँगा. I will also go in the morning about 6:30 or 7 before. We will start from here and firstly go to Bhuteshwar Mahadev, and from there we will return to Uttarakunda and then Adi Keshav, and then if any suitable position we will enter in Krishna temple, and then we will come to Mathura Devi, Dev Vishnu, and then Mathura Devi, and in the lane we will come to Gupta Ji, and there we will make ready something for pray for Bal Bhog, and then we will come. तो कैसे करेगा बोलो, संक्षेप में कैसे? तो भूतेश्वर नहीं है, फिर और समय ही नहीं है, बहुत समय. तो और ऐसा करो, 6 बजे निकल जाओ. 6 बजे कीर्तन करके थोड़ा सा कीर्तन बैठ जाना और थोड़ा सा कीर्तन करके निकलो. किंतु उनको हमने समय दिया है 8:30 गोपेश्वर चतुर्वेदी. तो यहाँ से पहुँच करके भूतेश्वर कृष्ण जन्मभूमि और ठीक 8:30 बजे हम वहाँ पर पहुँचेंगे. कंकाली में जैसे क्या होता था अनेक बेसी कल देखो रात में 6-7 में बेड़ा. हाँ 6:30 बजे by turns we can say up to this, but you will realize this. Only Madhur Ras you should know. And after that, what kind of Madhur Ras? Oh, you can realize by chanting Hare Krishna Krishna